Hey everyone, Lou Lombardi here, aka Loudini from the Loudini Rock and Roll Circus, to tell you about our brand new sponsor, McNeely Beer, 6-packs and more, located at 441 McNeely Road in the South Hills.
Lou. Hey Lou, what's up?
Hey, Pittsburgh Kevin, what's going on, man?
Hey, McNeely Beer, 6-pack and more is right down the street from where I grew up. I go there all the time.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, listen to this, man. McNeely Beer carries about 700 beer varieties in singles, 6-packs, or 12-packs. They offer imports, crafts, domestics, even drafts. You can grab a gourmet hot dog, catch a game on the TV, create your own mix and match 6-pack, or just grab what you need and go.
You know, I hear that mix and match 6-pack is really cool because you get 20% off when you do that, and it's a great way to try something new without investing in an entire case. You know what I mean? So, and the knowledgeable staff will actually help you pick out your selections. McNeely is open Sunday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to midnight. Fridays and Saturdays until 2 a.m. And even with this crazy snow we just had, spring beers are already arriving, so you want to be sure to get your seasonal selections before they're gone.
Definitely.
That's McNeely Beer, 6-packs and more, located at 441 McNeely Road in the South Hills, and you can check them out online at McNeelyBeer.com.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to yet another interview here at the Loudini Rock and Roll Circus. You can catch up with everything we've got going on our brand new website, LoudiniRockandRollCircus.com. We've got a new interview every Wednesday with a great artist. Today I've got the artist known as Aleko on the line with us today. He's a fantastic singer-songwriter. Really excited to talk to him. Well, we do these interviews. They get released every single Wednesday, and every Saturday is our music podcast, the Loudini Rock and Roll Circus, where Kevin O'Connor and I play you like just some of the best great rock and roll you're just not really going to hear anywhere else. So you do not want to miss it. That, again, is at LoudiniRockandRollCircus.com. I'd like to thank our sponsors. Our brand new sponsor has been with us for about a week or so now, McNeely Beer. If you are in the Pittsburgh area and you like craft beer, you like those imports, those sort of like niche-marketed beers with the different flavors and stuff like that, you want to check out McNeely Beer at 441 McNeely Road, Pittsburgh. Give them a call at 412-563-BEER. And also like to thank our longtime sponsor and good friends, Positively Pittsburgh Live magazine. That is pplmag.com, Pittsburgh's first internet radio, TV network, and online community magazine and business directory. It's a great place to get yourself noticed. If you have a business, it's also a great place to read excellent blogs and hear about things like the Loudini Rock and Roll Circus. We are actively involved with Positively Pittsburgh Live. As I was telling you guys, I have this just amazing singer-songwriter on the line with us today. Singer-Songwriter ALEKO puts himself on the musical map with his highly anticipated debut EP entitled Amity. If you enjoy artists such as City and Color, Iver and Hozier, ALEKO is right up your alley. Hailing from southern New Jersey, ALEKO provides soothing instrumentation and modulated singing style which connects with listeners on a personal level. And I'm here to say that I don't think that bio does justice because there's a really, the songwriting here is of, it's very deep stuff. It's totally accessible, but still it reaches deep into the soul. It's good stuff. And I hope that you guys will all check it out. Welcome, ALEKO, Loudini Rock and Roll Circus. How are you, buddy? ALEKO?
Yeah, hi, how are you? Yeah, I cut out for a second. How are you doing?
You cut back out. ALEKO is back. He cut out, but he's back. So, ALEKO, tell us, let's start at the beginning. I know you've got a new record out. This is your first EP. You've got a video. There's all kinds of stuff going on. But how did you get started playing music in the first place?
Pretty sure I was either 8 or 10, and I was just watching on TV. I don't remember who it was exactly, but I just saw someone playing guitar, and I thought I could do that. So I basically just begged my parents to get me a guitar. They got me a cheap little $150 one for Christmas one year. Didn't touch it for 2 years. Didn't even play it.
Had to have it, but didn't touch it for 2 years.
Yeah, I tried it. Couldn't play it, so I figured, whatever. And so before that, I started with like just a little cheap Yamaha keyboard, played around with that, nothing ever too serious, no lessons. So 2 years later, after I think it was like I watched Rolling Stones video, I just picked up the little guitar and I don't remember exactly what song it was, but I heard it and I basically just played on guitar. Figured, oh, this is actually easier than I thought. So I just kept doing that with random songs from random artists and begged my parents to get me guitar lessons. And basically, that's all when it started. It's just I learned a lot from the guitar lessons. I ended up with one really great teacher that I just was with for, I think, 9 years. And he just taught me everything. So it was just like, I'm not exactly sure. Like, it's no real, like, great story of how I got into it. It's just like, one day I was like, oh, I can do this. Okay. And it's just something I have a love for. It gives me a creative process to go through. I never was really great at painting, so I guess it's good with music.
You obviously, through your, through taking lessons and playing guitar, etc., you sort of found certain styles and stuff that resonated with you because, you didn't become, a heavy metal guitarist or a jazz musician or anything like that. You have definitely this certain beautiful style of guitar playing that really complements your songwriting absolutely perfectly. Now, could you tell us a little bit about maybe some of who your influences were? Because I'm sure as you were taking those lessons, there were certain players and certain styles that sort of just kind of jumped out at you and resonated with you. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, a lot of my early influences with like guitar were just classic rock guitar players, from Jimmy Page to was not Greg Allman. Greg Allman's brother. I can't remember his name off the top of my head right now.
Duane Allman.
Duane Allman. Thank you very much. Yeah, those were big influences for me when I just started. And then it like progressed. Like it would just progress through the decades of music and classic rock and crap. And I went from that to from Jimmy Page to Brian May, and then Eddie Van Halen, of course, all the usual guitarists, and Joe Satriani, Steve Vai, and it just went through that. And I remember being on YouTube, and I can't remember this guitarist's name either. He was real popular for a lot of his finger picking stuff. It was just pure instrumental, pure acoustic, and he was just very, very good at just using the acoustic and just the depth of it, the warmth of it, and on top accompanied like the dynamics of his finger picking. And I just picked up my acoustic and I would just start toying around with the concepts of what he laid down. So that type of stuff, along with John Mayer. John Mayer is hands down the biggest influence I have with soul in guitar playing, whether it's electric or acoustic. It's just something about his guitar playing I found just perfect when accompanying a voice. Because a lot of guitar playing it can either be only good by itself, or the only way you're going to make it work with vocals if it's just like completely chordal and completely just straightforward. But
right.
He's one of those guitar players where he can have a melody on the guitar and it accompanies the voice perfectly fine. So it's like you have a lot of those, and the finger picking was just I had a fantastic teacher. He really helped me figure out just like all these different styles. One day I wanted to try classical guitar, so we picked up a classical guitar book and I went through that. The next day we'd like go through this big jazz book and just going through all the theory of it and everything. And just he was fantastic and basically just enabling me to try all these different styles. And so I have a lot of jazz and like qualities in my guitar playing with a lot of classical finger picking. My finger picking actually goes more so into bluegrass territory than it does classical, but that's just like a rhythm aspect of it. But yeah. I owe a lot to it too, just like inspirations like John Mayer and a fantastic guitar teacher. For the most part.
So you got it, but at some point you got into writing your own songs and singing. So how did that develop, and what were these first songs that you wrote? What were they like?
never really wrote anything serious when I was in my early teens, like 12, 13. I would write lyrics, and just if they rhymed, I was like, okay, that's cool, and that was it.
Okay.
I never wrote a legitimate song until I was 17 with like just the acoustic arrangement and the voice, and that was only one song. I would always just write parts for songs. I never wrote a complete piece, and then I joined the band when I was, I'm pretty sure, a senior in high school. I'm 22 now, so I joined the band when I was a senior in high school, and didn't really write anything then. I would just write parts for the songs that the singer made and stuff that was already done. So it's a lot of my music, like a lot of my songwriting was basically just I've been training it and preparing it because I didn't really exactly know my sound for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So honestly, you can actually consider the EP as the first 5 songs I've ever actually written for a grand scheme. But yeah, it's because a lot of it was I had all these inspirations. I had an idea of how I wanted to sound, but I didn't know how to make myself sound like it.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's just a lot of it was a long process of figuring that out, and I'm still trying to figure it out now.
So this is really, Amity is your maiden voyage. It's like, this is me. Here I am, singer, songwriter. It's really the first thing I've ever done to put out there in a serious way. Wow, and I think you're on the right track.
Thank you.
It's with the being a kind of a solo acoustic artist, and I know you said you got fascinated by finger picking. Is some of this a sort of like? I mean, a lot of the artists that I interview that either play by themselves or play with just one other person say, well, it's just less of a hassle to be able to either do it all on myself or just as one other person, as opposed to trying to get a band together and keep that going. I mean, is that part of it for you, or did you just specifically know I want to be acoustic artist?
Well, I love being in a band. I love just being able to collaborate with people and work with musicians who have a basically similar thought process. I love working with people who are much better than me because I learn from them.
Right.
But the idea with the whole reason I just did solo was I was in a band for 2 or 3 years, I think. I can't remember exactly, one of the two. And I got tired of depending on other people, like other musicians, just like hoping. It's basically like working in a group in a school project. You want to double check with them that everything's fine before you turn it in. It was basically kind of that, a little bit of that, and a little bit of I just wanted to basically take control of my own situation. And my best friend is my manager, and it's worked out great because it helps me basically control what I'm making and how I'm doing it. And it has, I feel like it has a direction more so than it would if I was in a band and I had to depend on 4, 5, or 3 other people. It just works. I would love to be in a band though. Like for my solo work, I would love to have a backing band, and it would be great. But I have no real preference. It's just it kind of worked out this way.
Right, I got you. So there's some serendipity involved. So where did you record the record? Now, there are some other musicians who play on it with you. And tell us about that. And who produced it?
I recorded at Gradwell Studio here in New Jersey.
Okay.
They're really good. It's short words, but they're an excellent group of people. The first person that recorded the song was Dave Downham. He did Let You Down. When I first put out that single, he recorded it and mixed it, mastered it, did everything, helped me finish it, because I went into the studio with an idea of the song, and he helped me basically finish it up. So I did that, and another one of my best friends, Tyler Cook, he played guitar on it. He helped do that. The rest of the album, all the 4 other songs, they were recorded by Matt Weber. He's in the band Young Statues and... I'm trying to remember the other one's name. Young Statues and Bacchio. And he helped record, produce, mix, master. He did everything. He did the drum track and the bass track for Hold On Me.
Okay.
And he was fantastic. He gave his 2 cents on everything, and I appreciated his opinion on everything. It really helped open my eyes in how I was writing a song. It gave me someone else's opinion, which I love in the writing process. So I'm not just writing something I like.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was fun. Those 2 guys are the Tyler Cook and Matt Weber, the ones that did the majority of musicianship other than myself. And I just did all the guitar work other than Tyler's and the piano stuff and the keyboard stuff. So, yeah.
The record is pretty much acoustic with the exception of Hold On Me. That has more of a sort of a full band type sound. Why the departure on that song?
It's just, there's one song by, I'll try to remember while I'm talking right now. There's one song on the Hozier album. It goes into full band territory. And I saw a video of him playing it on YouTube, full band. It's Someone New. That's the song, Someone New. I saw a video of him playing it with a full band, and I loved it. I love the sound of it. I liked how it bridged from basically working from an acoustic aspect to working as a full presentation. And I always wanted the idea of having a full band backing me on an album, which I would love to have more of on a full album, but just like nothing too complex, just like a supporting track, like just drums, bass, and guitar, nothing too insane unless I had the keyboard and the piano work. So I like the idea of having that as the climax of the EP, just a full presentation to see if it would blend well from the rest of it, kind of mixing between just acoustic and an electric guitar to acoustic keyboard and a guitar or whatever. It's just, it felt right.
So now this record, or this song, Hold On Me, has a video to it. Could you tell us a little bit about the video and who's the actress that's in the video with you?
Oh, yeah. As I was getting done my tour, I ended up being in Nashville and stayed there for about a week, I believe, and just did a lot of stuff. Made sure I got everything I could. Basically took advantage of the fact I was in Nashville. And we decided that we were going to make a music video. So we got into contact with a few directors down there. And we wound up talking to Joshua Lockhart of J. Lockhart Media. And he really helped. Basically, he helped me figure out the direction I wanted to go with the music video. Because I didn't want it to just be a music video with a bunch of different actors. I didn't want it to come off too corny. I didn't want it to be cheesy. I didn't want it to seem just fake, if that makes sense.
Right.
So the idea we went was we were going to get an actor and an actress, and last minute we couldn't really find an actor, so I figured, okay. The director asked me if I minded doing it, so I was like, all right, never did it before, but I'll try. And he got the actress, Dakota Balix, who's a fantastic person and a great actress. I can't remember if she said that was her first or second acting thing she's ever done, but she did a fantastic job. She's great to work with. So got her, and we did it in one of Josh's friends' houses, and it was really quick. I think the whole entire process, including the day we spent doing the outdoor shot, took 6 hours altogether, and I was surprised. I figured it would take much longer.
Oh, cool. Good. Yeah. Congratulations.
Yeah, it was very quick. But the idea with the video, how I wanted to put it was, Hold On Me's idea is basically doing what you've always wanted to do your entire life, basically taking your dreams, taking every aspiration you ever had, and chasing it, but at the same time trying to balance a relationship with whether it's family or your girlfriend, boyfriend, friends, whoever. So the whole idea with Hold On Me was it starts off with a relationship that's it's streamlined, it's going great, and scene 2, it starts getting shaky. Scene 3 is when it's just exploding, and it ends up with myself just walking out with the guitar and not looking back.
Right.
So the idea behind it was that you're chasing your dreams and you don't want someone to hold you back, whether they have a hold on you or not, and you just go forward.
Right.
So the director, Josh, he really really helps with getting that idea straightforward.
Well, it's very cool. And where can people see the video? Is it on your website, or I think it's on your Facebook page? How can people see it?
We've got the video up on our Facebook page, on the Instagram. I believe that's Aleko Music Instagram. Facebook is Aleko's Music. Had issues with getting the right domain for that.
Okay.
We have it up on our YouTube. It is also on HuffPost Entertainment. They were very generous in debuting it for me. I was taken back by that. So they have it on their site. We have it on the Facebook and on the Instagram page as well as the YouTube.
What can people expect from a live Aleko show? You do some touring, so you're obviously out there playing. So what can people expect when they come to see you live?
Basically just, well, I like to think raw emotion.
Mm-hmm.
No holding back. It's when I get up there to play and when I'm performing, I feel like I'm a different person from when I was just standing next to the stage talking to a friend of mine. As soon as I just get in front of the mic and I open up my first song, I feel different. It's just I feel more, I don't want to say genuine as if I'm not a genuine person, but I just feel more natural. I just feel like I can express emotion to everyone. I can make it so everyone who's listening and watching can relate to my songs in ways that talking can't. So say they have a problem with their Mr. or Mrs., I can basically sing to them in a way that whatever they're thinking comes out through my own mouth and my own performance. So I just want to evoke as much soul, as much emotion, as much just everything in that whole grand spectrum as I can in a show.
So you're a therapist.
Yeah. not as paid.
So what's coming up for you here in the next 6 to 12 months? What do you got coming up that we can know about?
Well, nothing 100% official yet that I can actually announce, but we're working on just getting more shows. I'm looking at trying to just do another tour. Working on writing a lot because I do want to do a full album. Have no idea what the ETA would be on that. But I have a lot of songs already since I got home from tour in November. Have a lot for that. So I just want to play and just keep promoting it as much as I can. And keep writing because I am jonesing to do a full album in the studio. I've been wanting to record ever since I got done the last song. So you just got like your appetite whetted there with your EP, and you're ready to do another one. Oh God, yeah. It's I love the recording process. It was the most fun. Just every song I went in with for the most part was an idea, and like Hold On Me, I wrote literally the day before I went into the studio. And we had the studio date set. And I was going to go do another song that I had an idea, but I ended up writing Hold On Me that day, and then went in the next day and did it. I had no idea if there was going to be keyboards or drums or bass or anything. It was just that idea. So it fulfilled it for me. It was just satisfying to basically, I like creating. I love the creative process. I love working with people and hearing their opinion and their critiquing. It's satisfying.
Well, keep doing it because I think that you have gold here with this EP, and I'm really kind of surprised at the sort of depth and the maturity that is there in your sound. For the listeners out there, you definitely want to go check this out. There's a Bandcamp where you can preview everything. It's Aleko, that's spelled ALEKO.bandcamp.com. And you go there and you can listen to the songs. And I'm telling you, this is pretty heavy stuff for somebody's first record. I'm pretty amazed at it. So you have a lot to offer, Aleko, so I hope that you keep putting out great music, and we're looking forward to anything new that you have coming out. So please let us know.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it a lot.
All right. That is Aleko aleko.bandcamp.com, and you can also catch up with Aleko on Facebook like I did. That's facebook.com/Aleko Music, Aleko's Music, ALEKOSMUSIC, and that way you can find him. The video is there. The video is totally everything about this record, the video, everything is totally professional. So that is Aleko, everyone. Guys, thanks so much for listening. You're with the Loudini Rock and Roll Circus. You can catch up with us online at LoudiniRockandRollCircus.com. One more shout-out to our sponsors, Positively Pittsburgh Live Magazine at pplmag.com, and McNeely Beer. You can find them online at McNeelyBeer.com. That's McNeilly beer.com. Aleko, thank you so much again, my friend.
No, thank you. I really appreciate you having me. It means a lot to me sometimes.
Well, you have a great rest of the day, and keep us abreast of anything you got going on, because I'm definitely interested.
I'll be sure to. Thank you.
All right, take care. You have a great day.
You too.
Bye-bye.